Hello yogis and welcome to my channel. My name is Xenia and today I'm taking you through the Vinyasa Flow practice. It will be a well-rounded session, so prepare yourself for the strength, flexibility and also some balancing positions. And we are going to do some challenges for the core muscles and for the buttocks at the end of the session. So I hope you will enjoy this process, the time with yourself, with me, and just let's start our class. We are starting from the seated position, Dandasana, so I will ask you to bring yourself on your sitting bones, land the legs, toes on you, and keep your spine straight. You want to lean a little bit from the hip, belly to the front to emphasize the straight line of your spine, to open up the shoulders. You may roll them, drop them down. If possible for you to reach and press through the hands, through the palms of your hands to the ground, you do it, and a little bit lengthening your spine to the sky. So a sensation should be that somebody is pulling you for the top of your head to the sky, and at the same time you start to press through the sitting bones down, keeping your low part of the back straight, opening shoulders, chest here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. You want to warm up the body through this, just seems like easy pose, but keep going. So if you do everything correctly and you press in a little bit through the heels, you start to feel the quads. Good, and now slowly relieve and hold the weight down on your back. Lay in position, move into the happy baby pose. Knees to the chest, open them as wide as you can, keeping hips, knees really in wide position. Any grab is good. You may grab your feet. If it's too much for your shoulders, then ankle level or knee zone is working as well. And then relax low part of the back, just nice couple of deep breaths. We're still just starting our session. Now hold your right side and you want to lengthen the left leg, pressing through the left heel as deep as you can. Maybe you will bend the knee on the way, maybe you can really reach the ground, pressing through the heel, staying in one leg, happy baby. And then be back for a moment into the full happy baby. Fix it here through the hands and changing the side now. So pressing through the right heel, straightening your right leg. Fixing the left side. Still we want to keep shin maximum into the 90 degrees angle towards your hip. Good, then you relieve, we do the cross and move into the shoelace position. So cross your feet, you want to hold opposite feet with the opposite hands now, and any level is good. The aim to bring your feet as close as you can to the chest and as high as you can, but it might be somewhere on the way, maybe still hip level is working or belly zone. And you can give some nice pressure through the hands, so using power of your arms, you fix in this position, holding. Now change the front leg, so do the same cross. Again, fix in this position through your hands. Great. Relieve a little bit right from here. You want to straighten the legs in front of you. Maybe holding your big toes if it's okay for your shoulders, and you may drop them down. Press through the heels a little bit to the sky, so we want to keep hamstring zone maximum straight, but if it's too much, you hold again ankle level or under the knees. So I'm asking you now to keep your knees on straight. And you manage the level of the hands according to that. Just stay in, breathe in. Now accurate, you bending the knees and we move into the lane twist. So first right knee to the chest and then soft twist on the left side. You open in opposite, in this case, right arm. Relax in your spine, staying in the position. I remind you that always in lane twists our checking point, the top of the back, and opposite arm should stick to the ground. And only after, if you feel like, you can use the opposite hand to add a little bit weight on your knee. So first of all, you want to feel secure with the top of your back on the ground. Let's come back to the middle line and accurate, without rush, changing the side. So left knee to the chest and twist. We are back to the middle line, bending the knees, help with the hands to fix this position, and now we do natural massage, rolling on our back. No rush. Here you want to feel that you do it slow, and maybe you can go deeper until your shoulders, so to put the weight of your body right on your shoulders for a moment and then coming back. So do the roll as you like. And after the last one, you want to bring yourself right from here into the boat position. So fixing the boat, pointing the toes. I remind you that you want to keep shins in parallel lines towards the ground. Then you open in shoulders and chest, especially a little bit pressing through the belly to the front. So never round the back. We don't want to bring pressure on the low part of the back. We want to stay on the sitting bones here. And now without supportive hands. And now some core work, so and front legs will be engaged. Also, we start to move into the low boat, so like 45 degrees, you straightening the legs, pointing the toes. Here is the rounding of your back happening, and then slowly you want to come back again to initial boat. And this is the moment when you can open again shoulders, chest, so you don't want to stay in rounding. Yeah, here is the tricky point. And like this you start to move to the low boat. And when you're ready, lift up and high boat. You may do it really slow and steady. Core muscles don't need to be in the rush. And like 5-6 repetitions in total you want to do. If you need supportive hands, of course you do it in your own mode. And after the last one, you lay for a moment. Inhale here. Then reach out to the sky and move into the seated forward fold from the hip, belly, chest. Rounding the back, staying in the stretch. No need to push or press now. Just soft move from the hip, belly first of all. Good. Pressing away, moving to Kurmasana. So feet further from the body, create nice distance. Diamond shape of your legs. You lean yourself to the front from the hip, belly, and rounding the back, staying in the stretch. If you like classical approach, then your arms under the legs. So choose modification for the arms, staying in the position. And we relieve the position, completely changing our alignment on tabletop. Classical cat-cow moves here to warm up our back more. On inhale, opening shoulders, chest, dropping belly down. If possible, you look up. Exhale, rounding the back, chin to the chest, maximum squeeze here. And last circle here. Then we move to the bow tiger position. You want to reach out with the right arm, left leg, catch the balance, and when you're ready, bending the knee, grabbing your back foot. Any grab is working well. If you want more deeper stretch, you start to open shoulder, you lift up the knee, you look up at the ceiling. But if you don't feel like today, then you just grab the foot and stay in the tiger. But keep eye on your knees, so we keep maximum still squared alignment here. You don't want to open knee on the side or to do any compensative move here. And then slowly we change the side, doing the same steps. Maybe going deeper. Maybe grabbing the foot, and it's enough for today. Great, relief. Straight both legs for a moment. High plank here. Belly in. And when you're ready, you lift up the hips and we move into the mountain position. So you walk with the feet closer to the hands. You want to press through the heels down. It's not down doggy. You want to feel the hamstring stretch and ankle stretch now. So if you need, you may use the block in front of you. But the aim here through the heels to press down, to feel this nice sticky feeling that you grounded your heels, and stretch goes from the mat to your heels, to your ankles, higher to the hamstrings. Forget about the back. And if you want deeper stretch, then you lean a little bit your body to the front, so your heels still there, and you bring the weight to the front. So find the sensation for yourself today here. And then we walk with the maximum straight legs to our hands, staying in standing forward fold. Always, if you feel like you may grab opposite elbows to let yourself to hand deeper here, adding the weight of your body to the front. And maybe some moves here, rotation in the neck zone. Maybe you like to move from the low part of the back a little bit, relieving tension like this. And then hands above the knees. Inhale, look up, flat back, open shoulders, chest, engage the buttocks, and through the buttocks you start to lift up yourself slowly, slowly. At the top, inhale up. And exhale, Samasthiti here in front of the heart. And we move to one of the forms of sun salutation. Stabilize yourself through the feet and then inhale up. Exhale, hold the way down, folding down. Inhale, look up, flat back, open shoulders, chest. Exhale, stepping back. Chaturanga Dandasana, hold the way down, elbows closed. Inhale, baby or high cobra, belly is grounded. Exhale, relief, tuck the toes, down doggy for 5-6 deep breaths. I remind you that you may always bend the knees in down doggy. You think about bringing sitting bones to the sky and straight line of the arms and spine. So you may bring the head as low as you can here. Couple of breaths more. And then you lift up your right leg in the air for a moment, bending the knee, stepping forward into the low lunge. Ground the left knee. When you're ready, touch the ground, open yourself to the sky. Now hands down, if possible for you, one leg chaturanga, so you tuck the back foot, give the base and the hands, smooth move with the right leg back, pointing the toes, then hold the way down. Inhale up. Exhale, relief, down doggy for 5-6 deep breaths. Lifting up the left leg in the air, hold the beat, then bending the knee, stepping forward into the low lunge. Touch the ground, open yourself to the sky. One leg or full chaturanga, give the base in the hands, again smooth move. Pointing the toes, fix for a moment plank, then chaturanga, inhale up. Exhale, relief, tuck the toes for a moment here, for a couple of breaths, down doggy, fixing the position. And then you look up in front of you, you cross your legs, bring yourself into the seated position, right on your sitting bones. And we move to the Marichyasana from here. First you want to length straight the legs in front of you. Then bending the right leg, your foot and heel as close as you can to the body. You may move a little bit foot on the side if you don't feel comfortable with the belly here, and any leaning is working here. So from the hip, belly, chest, you want to bring yourself to the front. And if possible, you do the hug and log, hugging your right leg and then rounding the back, bringing forehead closer to the knee. So doing the hamstring stretch, opening low part of the back and hips at the same time. If it's too much, you hold the belt. You may do the same hug through the belt or towel, or just bring the right arm behind. Maximum fixing this position and doing the hamstring stretch. And then we change the side, so step by step the same. You lengthen straight the legs, you bring the left heel closer to the body. You want to bring from the hip, belly, chest yourself. And if you want to do the hug, you want to do it on the low level. So first you bring yourself down, then you do the lock, and then maybe you move even deeper here. Good. Press away, relieve, butterfly position, classical one. When your feet closer to the body, you may stay here and press through the elbows, or again leaning yourself more to the front, grabbing with the elbows to the front, rounding the back, staying in the stretch. In this case, forehead as low as you can to the toes. Press away, spread your legs, feet as wide as you can, wide leg forward fold. So our checking point, the knees on, you don't want to bend them. If you feel that you're bending, cut the distance between the feet, lean into the front, any level, anchor yourself here, and then accurate rounding, staying in the stretch. You help yourself to be back in straight line, and you support your hands under the knees. So really helping yourself to come back from this position. Inner thighs are very soft muscles. You want to be very gentle with them. And before Shavasana, some intensity in the bridges. So I will ask you to lay on your back. create some space between your heels. You want to stay on the heels now, bending the knees, so not classical bridge, or something in between functional bridge and classical one. So create some space, press through the heels and lift up the hips when you feel ready. Squeeze the buttocks at the top, so you're holding in safe zone your low part of the back through this. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze, squeeze maximum. So you want to feel that you're pressing nicely through the heels, and you feel that your ankles, hamstrings, besides the buttocks, are also engaged. If it's possible, you straighten the arms, hands in front of you, stand just on your shoulders. If it's too much, then support your hands still on the ground. And now right ankle above the left knee. You can catch the breath for a moment with the hips, so find the distance that you can handle. If you're okay with the hips or no any issues with the knee, hip zone, you may open your knee especially more deeper on this side. Squeeze the buttocks. You still all the time squeezing the buttocks maximum, pressing as high as you can. And now relief, change the side, so fix the right heel. Left ankle above the right knee, pressing away, hold it. Again, maybe opening your knee a little bit deeper on the side. Good. Hips down, nice sensation in the pelvis. Relax for a moment. And now more classical bridge, so your heels closer to the body. When you're ready, you press away. Again, squeeze the buttocks. Then you straighten the right leg, pointing the toes, keeping maximum straight line here. Now change the side, so left leg straight. You still not touching with the hips the ground, so press away, squeeze the buttocks, hold it. We do one more change. So now again, right leg. Pointing the toes, keeping your leg maximum straight. And left side. Good job. Relax, relief, and we move to the happy baby position. Knees to the chest. And grab any level with your hands to relieve any tension from the low part of the back. Relaxing the hips. Then, if possible, you hold the big toes and you open your legs on the sides, relaxing your shoulders, maximum them drop and down. If it's too much to hold big toes, then ankle, you can use the belt also, maybe knee level. And then before Shavasana, if you like any twists, you do it. If not, just relaxing in Shavasana right from here. And then we start to awaken the body, doing any moves, stretches. Without rush, bringing ourselves back to the seated position. And then we bring our hands in front of the heart for clear and loving intentions. Thank you for joining. Namaste. Thank you, yogis, for doing this Vinyasa flow with me. I hope you really feel your body. If you are doing in the morning, you're ready for the day ahead. If you did it at the night time, then you're ready for the sleep. If you have a wish, you may always join the breathwork from my channel. And I see you next time. See you on the mat. Thank you so much one more time and have a nice day.